Hello, everyone, and welcome to our fifth Diamond Report. It's almost September. The season's going well, and let's dive right into it. First of all, for coaches, ADs, and umpires, a reminder about the jewelry rule, Rule 3212. Players in the game are prohibited from wearing jewelry. They're outlined in the Word version of this Diamond Report. My comments are a reminder, coaches, you are the first line of defense. Essentially, during that pregame meeting, you're telling the umpires your team is properly and legally equipped. If jewelry is found to be on a player later on in the game, umpires are going to ask that player to remove the jewelry and won't continue playing until that has happened. Later on, an umpire may warn a team, and then actually umpires have the ability to restrict both the player and the head coach of the team if there's another offender later in the game, and they would restrict them to the dugout. So just a heads up on that. I've gotten a few reports in the last couple of weeks about jewelry being worn and used in some cases. So reminder, coaches, please educate your kids on that too. The other topic for today for both for coaches and for umpires is the DP flex rule. I had a situation come across my desk this last week involving this rule, and it sounds like the rule is applied correctly. Nonetheless, this is always a talking point amongst coaches and umpires and the different scenarios and situations that come up in games. So I've got two things to point you to. Number one, I've got a great link in the Word version of this Diamond Report that outlines strategies for coaches and why or when you would apply the DP Flex strategy into play. And I think there's 10 to 15 different strategies that are outlined. It's an NFHS document. So coaches, I would dive into that. Some of you may have kids on your team that meet and would do well in these strategies. The other thing that I've done is I've attached to this email a DP Flex presentation and explanation. Again, a slideshow from the NFHS. Not only does it define and outline the specifics of the rule, but then it also shows examples of lineup cards and how and when and where and what we do when subs are made and when certain situations arise with the DP Flex. So again, just some resources for you. These are both available on the NFHS website as well. For umpires, a reminder, your deadline to apply for postseason considerations coming up. It's a week from Friday the 10th. Please make sure you're submitting your application by then. Tell me your availability to work during district play. Also make sure to include pictures of yourself or a picture of yourself so that way when coaches look to the ballot, they can see a name and face with that ballot. So just a reminder on that. And coaches, a reminder too to vote. Vote and cast some votes for umpires that you'd like to see in the postseason. So with that, have a great week and we'll talk soon.